Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Rant and Tea with Kelly B. She ready for the shade. Look, I got the shades on because I ain't exactly in my glam, at my best. I'm missing a few lashes. I ain't put on no makeup, but you know what? We gonna do the tea. Oh, shout out also my girl Valeska. Check out her line. Check out her channel. Great lo-fi beats. If you want an easy type of feel, you like that Caribbean, low key, kind of make you sip and have a Mai Tai or whatever. What's the Caribbean drink? Pina colada? Is that Caribbean? Check her out though. I'm gonna put her stuff below. Very comfortable, very well made. Check it out, them Caribbean vibes. So the aftermath that is Diddy. What has been going on? What has been happening? He is some shit. He is some shit. So ever since Cassie has filed this lawsuit, things been coming out where we thought, or maybe he thought, that if he paid her this money, I ain't gonna say little money. I was about to say little money. I ain't gonna disrespect it. It was a lot of money he paid her. Or let's say the companies that she also sued with Diddy did it to get their name out of the business that is Diddy and his shit. I think they thought it would probably go away. But like I said in my previous video about Diddy, check it out. Check it out. Ain't no putting no cork back in the bottle. So check it. With this lawsuit, apparently Cassie filed this lawsuit like 6 months ago. Diddy has known about this lawsuit for a good 6 months. I found it quite odd how in these little 6 months since, maybe, all of a sudden, Diddy want to give his artists back their publishing.
I had went and called out the Grammys. I also had to make sure that I had look from within. Once you start asking for change in this world, you have to look within and be a part of that change. It was more of me evolving as a businessman, a person that really wants change in the world, and progress, most importantly. And it was the right thing to do. If it wasn't for these people that have helped me with all of these records, if there's anything like that, just doing the right thing, that's just the frequency we should all be in. I want reform in all industries. If I got to ask corporate America to change their ways, then I have to be accountable for myself. And so that was done 2 years ago.
The devil is a liar.
2 years ago, you gave him the post.
2 years, yeah. 2 years ago, I had it signed, and then the lawyers had to work everything out. I didn't give nobody anything. It's just reassigning, because business is business. You don't have to change the contract. You don't have to make changes in the world. But if you have a chance to do the right thing, why wouldn't you? And that's a world that I want to live in. And so I want to be that change that I want.
And he gave only a few of his artists back their publishing. That would be, I believe, 112. The Locks. Mace got his stuff back. And I say just a few other ones. Just a few. Okay? And then all of a sudden, he decides, hey, let me donate this $1 million that he pledged a whole year and a half ago. All of a sudden, right now, in these last 6 months, is appropriate time for me to give you that $1 million. It's too much shit. Too late, bruh. Now, the reason why Cassie was even able to file this lawsuit in the first place is due to the Adult Survival Act. Now, this is an act that in New York City, they decided that they would let people, no matter the statute of limitation in New York, they had a year's time. I believe they enacted the act in May of 2022. So that made it so that people had a year, no matter what the statute of limitations was, to bring people to the forefront about sexual assaults. One of those people being Cassie. And since Cassie done settled, 2 other people have come out about Diddy. One of those people was a former artist. I believe her name is Joy Dickerson Neal. So apparently at the time, Joy was 19 when she met Diddy, and he offered to take her out on a date. Now, she alleges that Diddy drugged her and then brought her back to her place and then essayed her. Also, unbeknownst to Joy, also taped the encounter. Not only did this fucker tape the encounter, but then he turned around and shared it with people in the industry. Apparently, she was a new bad boy artist at the time. You know how Diddy treat artists, especially women, and from the accounts allegedly, also the men. Okay? They're a little freaky. Lil Lotta been freaky. So that's one lawsuit. So she said since then she's been going through some issues. She dropped out of college. She's been incredibly humiliated. So yeah, hopefully she get her money. The second lawsuit was from a woman who wishes to remain anonymous. And this woman alleges that Diddy and Aaron Hall. If y'all don't know who Aaron Hall is, he an artist from the 90s. I don't know if y'all my people, y'all know who Aaron Hall is. It was said that R. Kelly bit his style.
A little bit, but like...
Ironic, is it? I don't know. But whatever. She alleges that they both her. Now, what she says is happening, her and her friends went with them to a party and they did willingly come back to Puff Daddy's home. At this time, I believe Puff Daddy was an intern at Uptown Records. He was a party promoter. So, he's a party promoter. They went back to his house, and apparently she reluctantly, but was coerced, reluctantly had sex with Puff Daddy. So she says as she's putting her clothes on, then all of a sudden Aaron Hall comes in, pins her down, and sexually assaults her. And apparently at the same time, Diddy was going into the other room to do the same thing to her friend. Crazy that lately, a couple videos of Aaron Hall talking about incidents where him and Puff Daddy were in the room together, basically telling on himself, has surfaced, and here you go.
I like the fucking public, you feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little dick niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like if you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas, they been at my house. They all see me fuck.
And wrong. Apparently, afterwards, Puff Daddy had the nerve to come to old girl house and beat her and choke her. Talking about some you better not tell nobody. Not only has Diddy and Aaron Hall been named, but it's been a bunch of celebrities, including white ones. Because there are people that I see comment, do this thing. Well, why y'all ain't going after the white folks? Why y'all always trying to bring a black man down? Black man, stop doing fuck shit. Will nobody have nothing to bring you down for? I don't like this thing where you equate because white people get away with it, so should black people. I don't love that, okay? If the crime is the crime for the white folk, it's the crime for the black folks, and vice versa. I thought we tried to do this equality thing, okay? That should be something that you strive for. It's to get away with crimes, especially assaulting people against their will.
Please change your behavior.
That ain't one of them things that you wanna. Also, the former bad boy president, what's his name? Harv Pierre. I'm probably saying that wrong, but also he done got implicated in some stuff. This fourth lawsuit that has been filed recently against Diddy alleges that he, along with Harv Pierre, allegedly raped a woman in 2003. I'm sorry, child was 17 years old. Down with the devil, down with him. Crazy. I hope they get everything they got coming to them. The woman get their shit, and I hope if this is true, and Aaron get his shit. Where smoke is fire, and Puff Daddy got a whole damn. He burning all kinds of leaves, okay? And a little mini forest with it. It ain't just smoke. It's Smokey the Bear tripping right now. Saying, danger, Negro. I don't know. Also, a couple of those other celebs being named. Jamie Foxx. Axl Rose. Harvey Weinstein got some more stuff coming up against him. Clive Davis. Some stories about P. Diddy and Clive Davis. FYI, side note, I hear Clive Davis the one that gave him the blueprint on how to do all of this. That's what I heard. Allegedly. A few people. I'm going to put them all up here. I ain't going to say wall of shame because innocent until proven guilty. Okay, sure. All right, so anyways, Kesha done took him off her song TikTok. Because, at the beginning, he don't be doing nothing no way. I don't know why people be having him on songs. I guess because he got clout. Okay, whatever. But she done took him off the song because, as y'all remember, Kesha also went through a sexual assault case where she accused, I believe it was her former manager. I will correct it with some words up here somewhere if I'm wrong. That she accused of sexually assaulting her as well. So she definitely probably ain't down for none of that. Also, the Grammys. Apparently, Diddy a bad look and don't nobody want to sit by him. So they call in, they switching around. They say usually, it's the stars' egos they have to deal with because it's like, oh, I'm not going to be sat next to that nobody, da-da-da-da. They saying, look, don't be associating him with me. I probably got some shit that I'm trying to stay buried if you put me next to him. People gonna start investigating. Let me stop. But I ain't gonna be shocked when nobody come out. I'm just saying. I'm a little shocked about Jamie Foxx. We'll see. Anywho, so they talking about uninviting him altogether. I guess Puff Daddy got nominated for a Grammy. For what? Apparently this dude had an album. Apparently he had an album and he got nominated for his part. His part. Puff Daddy's such a great lyricist. Not enough to get a Grammy. Let me just say. I took a little listen to this song. I believe he got, the song is Another One of Me. I believe it features 21 Savage, The Weeknd, what is his name? The Egyptian dude. What's his name? French Montana. French Montana. Why is his name French Montana? It don't really fit. It's because he French and he freaky. Some people say that him and Diddy got a little something going on too. Allegedly. I'm sorry I had to give him the stream because I had to check it out. I had to see exactly what this dude was getting nominated for a Grammy for.
Nothing.
Other did not happen. Macy's got rid of his line. Sean John didn't know people was still buying that neither. Look, I ain't shading to no people who actually do buy. Let me tell you something. I'll do a throwback in a minute. I love a good vintage anything, all right? Sean John ain't never been it, but you do it, you do it. But Macy's about to get rid of it, so if you do it, you might want to get it. What's the company, Diego, the one that did the Ciroc with them? They cutting ties, although I think they already started cutting ties in the summertime because Diddy said that they was being racist or something like that. Probably was, but they want him to get rid of his shares. Why are all these companies cutting ties with him? Let me tell you something. Cassie, the reason why she got as much money as she did is because she didn't only sue Puff Daddy. She sued Puff Daddy. She sued Bad Boy Records. She sued Epic Records. She sued his LLCs. She sued everything affiliated with him. Basically, this says that you employed this joker. He did this to me. So now you got to pay too for hiring such shitty employees. And these people ain't trying to have that happen to them. So they trying to get rid of them ASAP. So P. Diddy has stepped down temporarily from Revolt as well. And he's released a statement. It reads, Sean Combs has stepped down from his position as chairman of Revolt. While Mr. Combs has previously had no operational or day-to-day role in the business, this decision helps to ensure that Revolt remains steadfastly focused on our mission to create meaningful content for the culture and amplify the voices of all Black people throughout this country and the Black diaspora. Our focus has always been one that reflects our community to the collective journey of revolt. One that is not driven by an individual, but by the shared effort and values of our entire team on behalf of advancing, elevating, and championing our culture. And that continues. I like how they said in the beginning, they made sure to let y'all know, look, please don't come over here fucking with shit, because he don't even be here. He said he ain't here in day-to-day operations. He ain't even been involved in nothing. That was funny to me, though. It's like, look, he don't even be here. He don't even go here. Word on the curb is, low-key, that he also put some hands on a couple people that work there. Not only put a couple hands on a couple people that work there, but also perhaps essayed a couple people that work there.
Wow.
So allegedly, that's supposed to come out soon. Allegedly. Anywho, Diddy's girlfriend, not girlfriend, Miss City Girl, Miss Young Miami. I don't know if we still should call her Young Miami. The woman damn near 30. I mean, that's still young, don't get me wrong, but it ain't young, you know what I mean? Whatever. But she going back Carisha right now. Carisha has a show over there called Carisha Please. Apparently, Diddy gave her the name. But people's kind of coming after her after all of this Cassie thing happened. And like saying, you know, what you got to say about it? Oh, you still with him? You still with the shits? Girl, what's up? Oh, you doing this stuff too? So apparently she worried because she about to be blacklisted too because she's associated with Diddy. So she was trying to allegedly trying to sell off her show. Ain't nobody trying to buy it. I'm sorry, I done seen the show. And it's come from YouTube, but it probably be having like 5 people watching this shit every other day. But I have seen the show, and it ain't my cup of tea. It ain't my cup of tea. Oh, my mom brought this to my attention. Do y'all remember when Cassie was like, Diddy like her to keep her nails white so that the contrast on the black skin come out? Y'all see Miami fingernails? Since she done been with Diddy. So, just pointing that out. All right, but anyways, I ran across some things, man. I forgot about all that beef that she was having with Puff Daddy baby mama about some things. I forgot all about that. Never read exactly what it is that she said and what the beef was back and forth, whatever. I remember baby mama kind of putting her in her place. Not baby mama. I'm sorry, not the baby mama. Old girlfriend. I remember her kind of putting her in her place when she was talking about, hey, you worried about me and he got a whole chick pregnant over here. What the ex-girlfriend of Carisha? It was somebody else. I just remember going, ooh, girl, pick your face up, okay? But her comebacks to the girl, Gina, especially, is her name Gina? Wait, her name is Gina. But some of the stuff Miami was saying to me made me know she knew the shit that Diddy was up to and ain't had no problem with it. Cause she different, I guess. Ever since she been out here, she said it's her association with Diddy, but I'm sorry, it ain't like Diddy done brought her down to nowhere, okay? Again, city girl. This girl was just out here talking about how she like to get peed on now. Peed on. And then Diddy take all them drugs and stuff like that. You can't tell me that pee smell that fresh. Stop peeing on people. But anyways, some of her statements. Gina, you been down bad since I came into the picture, ho. You been crying for a baby for 10 years. Hoes you been around as a bitch that eat pussy and dick when he feel like it. So that told me that Miami, you knew some stuff. You the same bee that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. Interesting. She was also, mind you, crying on Tasha K because she was also talking about how Diddy beat her. Just saying. So what a class act, Miss Miami. Again, y'all seen her previous baby daddies, right? Diddy ain't exactly off the grid for her. As far as probably got the most money out of everybody. Definitely. I don't know if he gonna still have it. But she ain't exactly like prim. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad for her. Anyways, I'm gonna end this on that note. Y'all, what y'all think about all of this stuff? What y'all think about what's going on with Diddy? Like I said before, it's so much juice. I'm going to keep it coming. We're going to start doing some deep dives into some of his dealings with his artists, some of his dealings with these parties, these after parties. But anywho, just like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Check out my other videos, of course. And I will see y'all in the next Rants and Tea. Thank you for coming by. Love y'all. Bye.